I was just explaining about my things, right? This is my qualifications and the stuff over here on the platform where I'm teaching up right now, right? So in Testbook SuperCoaching, we are going to work with the CSIR Mathematical Sciences portion. You have all of these free classes timings available to you, right? Where we're working with the 2 p.m. classes. There we are going to understand the discussion of the practice series, and the reviews will going to be there, right? So we're going to do just the reviews in the 2 p.m. sessions, right? And at 4 p.m. whenever it's going to happen on the Testbook app, right, you're going to understand the fundamental concepts and everything. And then in the 6 p.m. session, we're going to work with the previous year questions and discussion. So in a whole, this is like a projecting thing which we are giving you up over here in the free classes, right? So let's go ahead and talk about the practice series. In this practice series, I just wanted to make you understand that how we are basically highlighting up the things all together, how the topic wise distribution of the marks is there, how you're working with the previous year question practice, right? Then we have the mock papers and the stuff like that. Okay, then we are also going to work with the hard and challenging problems, because sometimes if you see like recent scenario, if we talk about if the COVID, right, like it's 2 years back down the line, there we were thinking about of having some questions which are very very difficult according to CSIR, because they are giving you a lot of time to practice and practice a lot of stuff. But then say CSIR abruptly came up with some very like you can say what do you have, the very very easy sort of questions, right? But people, they kind of just practicing up the hard and challenging questions, didn't let themselves focus on very easy sort of practice questions, so they lagged out somewhere over there. So we are going to understand that how with the help of the mock practice papers, we are going to work with the hard and challenging problems and previous year question practice, helping us to understand that how we have to modulate and help ourselves to practice with the easy questions, right? So हम यहाँ पर इसको बहुत ही simple रखने वाले हैं. We are going to practice a lot of things in the practice series. हम previous year question के past year papers के बारे में बात करेंगे, कौन से हार्ड क्वेश्चंस हैं, कौन से चैलेंजिंग क्वेश्चंस हैं, किस क्वेश्चन पे कितना मार्क्स देना है, कितना टाइम देना है, वो हमें एनालिसिस करके रखना है अपने साथ, राइट? और वहां से कि हमारा क्वेश्चन हम जो आंसर करें दैट इज एक्यूरेट एंड दैट इज करेक्ट, राइट? दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो अब जब आप इन सब चीजों से टैकल आउट करेंगे, जब इन सब चीजों के साथ डील अप करेंगे, तो हमको यहाँ पे समझना है कि हम ये कौन कौन सी ऐसी ट्रिक्स हैं या कौन से ऐसे टिप्स हैं जो हम यूज करें दैट वाइल अटेम्प्टिंग द क्वेश्चंस बिकम्स इजी फॉर अस, राइट? हम लोग बहुत इजीली हमारा आंसर विद इन क्विक इन फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड्स निकाल सके. सो वो हमारा मेनली एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पैरामीटर है, राइट? वाइल गोइंग एंड वर्किंग इन दिस पैरामीटर इन दिस सिनेरियो. ओके, होप आप लोग को ये चीज समझ में आ रही है सबको कि हम किस तरीके से यहाँ पे डेवलप करने वाले हैं चीजों को, right? Okay, so now after this, while connecting with everything, while getting with everything with the analyzation of this, right, subject wise marks distribution is a major thing, right? So once you're working with it and you're talking about the subject wise marks distribution, right, we are here giving you a quick and clear cut analysis of real analysis, linear algebra, right, all of that together. Okay, so once you're getting in an understanding of all this, right, the parameters quickly helps you out to go with the quick analyzation of how the topics are. So we are working with this, right? In this scenario, we are basically understanding how our real analysis marks distribution is there. We are working with the points and topology. We are understanding how we are going to go with the countability and uncountability of the topics, right? So first, we are going to work with countability and accountability, where we are going to either work with just the 3 different patterns, right? Here, we are going to discuss about each and every topic, discussing about their reviews, their practice papers, the previous year questions, because in a whole, out of these topics we get maximum number of questions, right? Accountability and unaccountability, in this only we get just 3 questions, right? So that is like a major topic through which we are working with, right? So in this we have to go with the parameters, right? So we are going to follow certain books while working with the real analysis. So we are going to go with the for the you can say the foreign author version is basically the Rudines and Alberta, right? Bartle Sherbet. These are the basic books which we are going to follow, but the basic version, since the Indian versions are quite simpler and quite easy to work up with, so we are going to work with SK Mapa for the introduction to real analysis, right? And then we are going to work with the Savita Arora and SC Malik mathematical sciences book. Apart from this, you can also, for varying for the questions and question practice, you can work with the real analysis of NP Bali and elements of real analysis for the UG syllabus practice questions, right? So in this we both have math series practice questions through which we are going to work of it. Now, what is the benefit of this particular course or any other course which we are gelling up with you, right? To make you understand and enhance out in this. So you're learning it from home first of all, right? To build up your concepts. So we are here to help you out to build up your concepts. We are here to help you out to learn from very basics till the advanced level. We're going to revise out each and everything, give you a review of everything, and again we're going to give you the clear up all your thoughts, all your doubts together, right? So you're going to your thoughts is going to be improved way, and in a way it's going to be a very, very good understanding to it, right? Apart from this, we're going to connect with your results to the concepts, right? Whatever results you have related to one particular concept or analyzation we're working with, we're going to connect them out with the real life applications that are going to boost up your speed in that way, so that you can check your preparations are on time, right? And that ends up in a whole with a clear-cut understanding of the things in all together, right? So once you go with this, you can optimize up your scores, right? You can see that how you are bringing up each and every topic in consideration and then working out with that topic with the analyzation and helping of the previous years and past years papers, right? So topic by topic, we'll consider the papers. So if I pick up, say, accountability and accountability, in a whole of accountability and accountability, we have 25 to 30 questions from past 15 to 16 previous year papers altogether. We're going to discuss that. Then we're going to move and get the doubt clearing sessions. We're going to have a quiz also. I'm going to put up some questions. You're going to answer in the chat box. We're going to discuss out those questions altogether. So it's going to be kind of a discussion and a quiz session where we're taking up the doubts also altogether, right? So we have to understand that we have targeted our importance of CSIR NET exam with the topic wise content in 3 different phases. So first one is the phase 1, second is phase 2, and the third is phase 3. In phase 1, we just have a 20% of the part of the syllabus which we need to work up with the conceptual knowledge, right? Whereas in the 60% we're working with the numerical and conceptual knowledge altogether. But in the phase 3, we are again working with the conceptual and the you can say working the numerical knowledge, but here there is no target to the negative marking. Whereas in B1, right, when we talk about the phase 2, there you have a lot major marks deduction, and the categories go on and on with that, right? This is information for all of you that we are running up to build up the blocks for real analysis on the Testbook app, right? It's a free of cost course where I'm going to discuss about the concepts, and we're going to build up the blocks from very basics to advanced level for you, right? We're going to first cover with the accountability, then we're going to talk about point set topology. So in accountability, we're going to work with the understanding of how the sets are being considered into a countable scenario. That means the cardinality of sets we are going to discuss about. We're going to talk about the Cantor theorem. Then we are going to work about with the point set topology, where in that we are going to talk how if I take the different sets, where they are converging to. That means what is the limit point related to it, right? And what is the neighboring point to it, what are the interior points inside that set, what are the exterior points, what is the frontier point, the boundary to it, right? That's all we're going to discuss about in the point set topology, right? And then in the third topic, we're going to go with the sequences, that how we formulate the sequences, how they try to converge, how they try to diverge, how many types of sequences we have for the conversion and divergence, what are the analyzations related to it. Then similarly, collecting up these sequences together one after the other, we try to formulate a sum of the pattern of these of these sequences. So when you take the pattern of these sequences, all of the together, you formulate the series which you call SOPS, right? So you're going to analyze how SOPS works, what is the convergence to it, what is the divergence to it, how we can apply the different results based on that in the series part. Then we're going to talk about the different functions available, right, and their properties. With the help of those functions, we'll analyze that there exist some limits, right, and those limits help us if they exist on both the ends where the variations of the neighborhood is being done according to the formulation of the set. Then in that particular scenario we talk about, if that's same, then we talk about the continuity. And then once you understood where the sets are being in a continuous process working up, then we are going to check up, are there any sharp edges when they're trying to formulate those graphical analysis of the function, right? If there is a sharp edge, then that function is not going to be differentiable at that particular point, right? It may be continuous but not differentiable, just like we can talk about the mod functions, right? So mod function, sharply, it has a sharp edge at 0, right? If I take as parent mod function, that is mod of x, right, it has a sharp edge, right? So it's not differentiable at 0, whereas the function whole of whole is a continuous function, right? So the continuity is still holding up over there, right? So we have to understand things in that way. Okay. Then how your Riemann integration comes in picture, you go with the analyzation of the upper Riemann sum, lower Riemann sum, the integrals related to it, Darboux, right, Darboux theorem. We're going to talk about each and every that stuff in the Riemann integration. Then how the functions are considered into the bounded variations, and the functions several variables we're going to talk about. And we're going to talk also about the metric spaces, which is a part of your measure theory, and how the Lebesgue measures and these things stuffs all work like, right? So this is exact analysis and scenario of real analysis topics which we are going to cover. We are going to first understand these fundamentals and basics of these things, right? Then we are going to review them up, then we'll move to the advanced level and practice some questions based on them. That's just how we are going to work with this. So this is what all your maps is all about, where you're working with the each and every topic with a particular framing of the books. So we have just taken an example for real analysis. Similarly, you're going to work with abstract algebra, linear algebra. So algebra has two parts, abstract and linear. In abstract we cover with the group theory, ring theory, all of that part, whereas in your linear you work with your understanding of vector spaces, the fields, extension fields, Galois theory, all of that, right? So we are just now going to prepare out ourselves for the better understanding of the things, right? Do subscribe up the channel and press up the bell icons for the notifications and for the new videos, right? So, and see and analyze how you're benefiting yourself with the course, implementing up over there in a free of cost manner. And also if you try to come up and join the course which are there on the platforms, right, I'm going to help you out to get the discounts from here. You can see that with using of the code Dolly, you're going to get a 25% straight discount, right? And then you can join this Telegram channel for the further understanding to it, right? And in this Telegram channel I'll be sharing up all the slides, all the notes, everything all together in one place, so you can just want to discuss with all of you. Thank you for joining CSIR Testbook platform, right, for the YouTube, and we'll meet up then in the next session. Have a great day, everyone. Do see up what all practice series we are going to work with. So now we're going to, in the next session, we're going to discuss about the reviews and everything of the you can say real analysis, and then we're going to work with the analyzation of each and every step